Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are and whenever you watch this replay. I'm Sherry with Ratchet Up Your Art. And today we're going to continue on our little um excuse me, our little journey on our using our feathers as realistic art. And so that's what we'll be working on today. But before we get started, I am so excited. May 19th is coming up. Priority list members are going to get first dibs on the artwork that I created that represents um, the struggles that I've gone through in my entire career. And sometimes I may still face them. Who knows what life will bring? But these are reminders for me. And I'm hoping they will become reminders for you. And so I'm talking about the Conclave art collection. I am so excited to be launching my first art collection of artwork that was inspired by my 9 to 5 job, but also inspired by nature. And um, I used my jelly prints, and so that was like one of the biggest things I'm excited about is how I've used my jelly prints. And so with that, I'm going to talk about my next little cardinal story um, today, and hope that it inspires you and resonates with you. And so this here is the leader, and um, and so I just want to introduce the leader to you. And when I created him, um, I really like the look on his face, right? Um, I have to be honest, he's one of my favorite pieces. I really enjoy looking at him, and he really is a reminder of reclaiming um your own voice and your own power within you. He's just very inspirational to me. Um, he's not really a loud bird, if you will, but he is there to be a steadfast reminder, right? So when I create this piece, it was my own way of reclaiming how I felt. I was feeling, undervalued, and I was feeling silenced, and and um I was being told to uh I don't want to say not to do the right thing, but I was just being, you go over there and sit in your little corner, Sherry, you'll be okay. Just follow along. And it was against all every fiber in my being. And so he represents to stand up for yourself, right? And to trust your instincts, to stay the course, you know, and have the courage to rise and to act. And just be you and be seeing who you are. So anyway, this is my little guy here, and really excited to have him as part of the art collection. And if you're interested in obtaining the leader, as I would call him, um, please feel free to get on my priority list. Those members who are on the priority list also will be given a special invitation to a gallery night, a virtual gallery night with me, the artist. And this is where we'll talk about all the artwork and the inspiration behind the artwork. And I'm really excited about the Conclave art collection. Um, you know, I always thought it was interesting that the flock of cardinals was called the Conclave, and that's because of their bright redness, and how it also, cardinals represent spirit and messages. Those are some of the myths that people will add to cardinals, if you will, or the meanings that people will add to cardinals. And so i just I just really like the name, the Conclave art collection, so because it's a flock of red cardinals. And so anyway, I'm just really excited. So if you're interested on getting on that priority list, go ahead and click the link below in the description. But with that, let's go ahead and get started on our feather journey today. Okay, so we're going to continue on with our feather journey. And I haven't glued these down, but I was um, a little getting excited about today. I was I went to bed really early, so I guess I woke up with a lot of energy. Um, oh, I need this. That's what is going on here. Just trying to figure that out. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and glue these down. I'm kind of liking where they're located, where I have these items placed on our feathers. And I think we're gonna take some Posca markers to them today as well. So I really want them to pop, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I was thinking more of a darker color. So this guy is the center. So he's gonna go higher. I think I'm gonna make him a little bit lower. I don't know here. Maybe he's gonna go higher. Yeah, I think he'll go higher. Do I want this guy right where I have him? Maybe. Now I'm being picky. Oh, okay. I'm varying up the length of them on purpose. Okay, so we got those down. We'll go back over them as soon as they are dry. So that's what we're going to do there with our little feathers here. And so while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get the um next two boards prepared. All right. So I just pulled a bunch of scraps. I really like the different scraps that we have. Maybe something like that on this one. And then, of course, I like this orange and green that you've seen me use before. I'm also liking this purple. So maybe it's just the purple. I don't know. Let's see how. I don't know if it's going to fit. What happens if we go this? I'm just playing around right now with this one. This would be a nice background for a more realistic type art a little bit. I'm just not feeling the placement. Maybe we'll do asymmetrical placement on here. I kind of like this color. What happens if we did this? Hmm. Kind of like that orange with it. I like the orange. All right, we're going to do this one. All right. So, and I was thinking about maybe adding this piece. We'll see. I'll look at those. Okay, put those. Oops. for the community members, I will be having a live monthly call here, um, probably next week. I just want to connect with everyone, and it'll be on a weeknight. So, since that seems to where majority of the people would like to have the call is during the weeknight, so I will definitely have that then. Um, it may be like on a Thursday evening kind of situation. I'm not sure just yet, but I'm working through it. I'm just trying to get through the launch a little bit, just getting things under our belts. Um, and then we'll have our call. Okay. Oh, make sure there was no bubbles. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll cut this. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing fine this morning. And we are just, if you're just joining, I'd already, we're waiting for the little feathers to dry here, and then we're going to take some Posca markers to them. All right. So right now we're just preparing for the next collage. These are a little bit long. We're going to have to like cut these guys down. Don't be sticking, please. Thank you. We're going to just trim off a little bit of our edges. Let's see here. I'm going to trim these off just a little bit. What's going on here? Go. All right. So, I don't know about y'all, but into school year's getting a little bit crazy. That's definitely happening to me for sure. Pretty proud of the kid. I'll just say that he is amazing. He's doing all the right things. So, just can't believe how fast the school year has gone. It is going by so fast. I just, I just wish life would just slow down just a little bit. Okay. So that's going to be our next one. I kind of like the orange with that. Because you get some of the red purple in here. And so I really like how that kind of pulls that redness out just a little bit out of the purple because of the orange. And so that's good there. Let's see, how are we doing with these feathers? They're still a little bit wet, but we'll get there. All right, let's go ahead and do this other one, and then we'll get back to the feathers. Those are scraps for another day. All right, this one's going to be a little, let's get these out of the way. This one's going to be a little, oh, I did talk about this one here. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. We'll use that over there. All right, this one here is going to be definitely different. This is going to be like 3 layered pieces. But I'm trying to see how I want them. Okay, this guy's definitely going to be on the end. He might be looking good for the middle. I don't know. I kind of like this guy being in the middle, and then maybe he's on the end. Okay, like I originally had it. So, trick that I've learned out of the 100 days on getting these boards prepared is to put glue on both things, your paper and your board. That will help with the air bubbles. So, just giving you a heads up there. It allows for everything to stick together. So, all right. And I really like this whole thing. So I'm just trying to see where this is landing. Okay, that's a little bit too far. I think that's about right. Okay. Then I think we went with this guy is going to be in the middle. So I forgot, but here we are. And I mostly like the background on this. So just trying to make sure that that's most, even though we may be covering it up, but here we are. We're going to go with that one. And then this one's going to be more on this side. Okay. Now for the trimming. And then as soon as we get this one wrapped, we'll go back and check those feathers to see if it's dry enough. I can add, oh, sure, to add the Posca markers to them. Okay, that was not the best cutting job. I'm just saying. Must have had some sprays, some sprays on this piece for sure. I think this piece had some sprays on it. I mean, it looks like it anyway. That one needs a little trimming. Right there. Oh, and this side too. Okay. All right. So those are our 2 next collages that we'll work on tomorrow. Get all that stuff out of the way. So these are our next two for tomorrow. Okay. Make sure there's no air bubble there. There's not. Okay. And this guy is a little, I just felt him. Let's get him over. Oh yeah, he's got an issue. Let's see if we can pull that a little tighter. Oh, that's with the canvas board. Okay. Well, that's good to know. See if we can get that to stay. Pull it in place for just a minute. Yeah, that's weird. The canvas board is a little wonky. It's just like, I have to check that next time. I'm just making sure that this is, come on. Interesting. It's not how I wrapped it. It's the canvas board itself. All right, well, we'll see how that dries. And I'm done with that. All right, let's go ahead and get out our pasta markers. I thought black would be really good. Now, we could definitely do like a purple, since we have some purple in here. We could do a dark blue. Blue and orange will go, but I'm curious of how, oh, that one hadn't even been primed. Do I have another dark blue? I do. Has it been primed? It has. Okay. Curious. Let's look on the back. How does that show up? It shows up all right. Maybe not as contrasty as I would like. But let's see. I was thinking about, I'm still thinking black. I think that's where we're headed. We're headed down the black path. So, yep. Okay. Yep. It's primed. All right. So I was really thinking about outlining these to enhance them and make them stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to go through here and do that real quick. Get the little inserts. I'll just color that in. It's too little. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like how we're doing that. I like the feathers against this background. I think the outline of these feathers helps calm the piece a little bit, especially with this particular feather. It's not solid. It's got some other colors in it. And, oh, he's glued in. Okay. This one has a little bit of an air bubble to it, and so that's what I'm messing with. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these after I outline them. Nothing has really come to mind yet, but maybe something will. And I think I'm going to color that one in too. I think it'd be cool to maybe, I don't know. This one might be interesting to have some words on it. It definitely will not go in the collection with the rest of them. It's not abstract like the rest of them are. It doesn't look like the rest, so it will be it will be like the other ones that became little scenes. It will I don't know if it'll become a scene, but or will it become like a one-off? So we'll see what happens here, but it will not go with the rest of the collection, the bigger, larger collection that we've been working on. Well, sometimes the nib gets stuck on something like paint or something, and it does its own thing. Okay, so yeah, I like how these outlined. I don't think the blue would have given it the impact that the black did. That's why I chose the black. But I definitely like how these are looking. All right, let's just trim off their tails and see what that looks like at that point. Oh, I like them. Okay. It'll be interesting to see what we do with this. I kind of like how that looks in the background. It looks, I don't want to say a mountain, but that's kind of like what it looks like. It's like these are little mountains right here. And you got these three little feathers popping up. Little, I don't think I need a glue right there, but I'll wait until the paint marker dries, the Posca marker dries. Okay, so with that, these are still drying. Yeah. Oh, I already tore it. I'll have to go back and glue that. But these are still drying, and so we'll work on those tomorrow. Again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate those of you who watch the replay or join me in the morning. It means a lot. And make sure if you like this content, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment below. And let me know what you would like to see. We're still doing our 100-day journey to create art before you go into work, or just a little art before your day starts, to kind of help set the mindset, mindfulness and everything. So, um, and just for any YouTuber that you're watching out there, make sure you like or comment, or subscribe to their channel if you like their content. But like it if you like their content, or comment, because it really helps with the algorithm for those YouTubers, especially small channels like myself. It really helps. So thank you for that. And don't forget, if you're interested in the enclave or the conclave, the conclave, if you're interested in the conclave art collection and you want to get on that priority list, there's a link below in this description. And with that, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching Ratchet Up Your Art, and I'll see you tomorrow.